Every morning, before the sun is fully up, before your first sip of coffee, before you even check your phone, your gut is already making a decision. Will today be a day of balance or a day of inflammation, gas, acidity, and silent irritation? As a gastroenterologist, I meet people every single day who are exhausted. They eat healthy. They take medications. They try home remedies passed down for generations. Yet their bloating persists. Their constipation lingers. Their acidity burns. And when I tell them the problem may begin within the first 30 minutes after waking up, they look shocked. Because most people never suspect their morning routine. Your digestive system runs on a biological clock, a circadian rhythm. Think of it like a railway timetable. Trains arrive and depart on schedule. Enzymes rise and fall at precise times. Hormones activate like synchronized lights in a control tower. But if you wake up and immediately disrupt that schedule, the entire system begins to misfire. Late nights, dehydration, stress, irregular eating. All of it confuses the gut's internal clock. And confusion inside the gut feels like chaos inside your body. The first and most powerful intervention happens within 5 to 10 minutes of waking. Water. During sleep, your body loses fluid through breathing and subtle perspiration. Meanwhile, your large intestine absorbs water from stool overnight, making it firmer and harder to pass. If you wake up and ignore hydration, you are starting the day in a dehydrated state. 2 glasses of room temperature or lukewarm water can trigger something remarkable, the gastrocolic reflex. This is the signal that tells your intestines, it's time to move. Water lubricates. It softens. It dilutes concentrated stomach acid that has accumulated in your empty stomach. Hormones like gastrin begin to activate. Intestinal muscles gently contract. The digestive orchestra warms up. But many people make a crucial mistake. They reach for coffee or tea first. On an empty stomach, strong caffeine can irritate the lining of the stomach and food pipe. It can increase acid production before protective mucus is ready. Add biscuits, refined flour, and sugar, and you create a rapid spike and crash. Some people squeeze excessive lemon into water, believing more acid equals more cleansing. But if the stomach lining is already inflamed, extra citric acid can worsen irritation. Your stomach at sunrise is delicate. It needs gentle awakening, not shock therapy. Imagine starting your car engine in winter and immediately flooring the accelerator. That strain accumulates over time. Your gut works the same way. Hydration first, stimulation later. Simple, powerful, often ignored. But hydration is only the beginning. Because even if you drink water correctly, something else determines whether your gut moves smoothly or stagnates all day. And this is where the video takes a shocking turn. Movement, stress, and the hidden brain-gut connection. Your gut is not just a digestive tube. It is wired directly to your brain. In fact, scientists often call it the second brain. Millions of nerve cells line your intestines. They respond instantly to stress, emotion, and movement. When you wake up and remain sedentary, scrolling on your phone, sitting rigidly, rushing mentally, you activate your stress response. Stress shifts your body into survival mode. Blood flows away from digestion. Gut movement slows. Bloating begins to build like trapped air in a sealed container. But 20 to 30 minutes of gentle physical movement can completely change that trajectory. A brisk walk, light stretching, yoga, controlled breathing, even simple sun salutations. Exercise activates peristalsis, the wave-like muscular contractions that push food and waste forward. It stimulates the parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and digest mode. When this system turns on, digestion becomes efficient. Gas reduces. Stool frequency improves. Research repeatedly shows that even moderate morning activity improves bowel regularity and supports healthy gut bacteria diversity over time. But here's the mistake many make. They jump into intense workouts immediately upon waking. High-intensity intervals, heavy lifting, all before hydrating. This can increase stress hormones temporarily and divert blood flow away from digestion. Morning exercise should begin gently. Build gradually. Respect the rhythm. There's another overlooked factor: toilet habits. Many people ignore the natural urge to pass stool because they are too busy. They rush to work. They delay. They suppress the signal. When you repeatedly ignore that urge, the reflex weakens. Stool remains longer in the colon. More water gets absorbed. It becomes harder. Constipation develops slowly, almost invisibly. And then comes another modern problem: the mobile phone. Sitting on the toilet scrolling endlessly increases time spent straining. Prolonged sitting places pressure on rectal veins and disrupts natural elimination patterns. Instead, sit calmly for 5 to 10 minutes. No rushing, no forcing. Elevating your feet slightly using a small stool can mimic a squatting posture, which straightens the rectal angle and allows smoother passage. Think of it like adjusting the angle of a pipe. A straighter path allows easier flow. When you hydrate, move, and respect your body's elimination signals, you align with biology instead of fighting it. But even after water, even after movement, even after proper toilet habits, there is one final morning choice that can either stabilize your digestion for the entire day or quietly sabotage it. Most people never hear the next part, and that's the real danger. The breakfast that sets the tone for everything. Breakfast is not just a meal. It is a signal. Your digestive enzymes peak in the morning. Your metabolism is primed. Hormonal rhythms are aligned. When you skip breakfast or delay it for hours, your body enters a confused state. Acid accumulates. Energy dips. Later in the day, overeating becomes more likely. I often see patients who wake at 6 a.m. but eat their first proper meal at 10 or 11. In between, they snack on tea and refined biscuits. This pattern destabilizes digestion. Ideally, eat within 1 to 1.5 hours of waking. But what you eat matters even more. A balanced breakfast includes protein, fiber, and healthy fats. Protein stimulates the release of hormones that support digestive enzyme secretion. Fiber feeds beneficial gut bacteria. Healthy fats improve satiety and stabilize blood sugar. Imagine lighting a fire with dry wood versus pouring sugar into the flames. One burns steadily. The other flares briefly and collapses. Refined cereals high in sugar. Deep-fried foods. Only tea and biscuits. These create rapid spikes in glucose, followed by crashes that increase cravings and inflammation. Instead, choose combinations that nourish. Eggs with vegetables. Oats with nuts and seeds. Lentils with whole grains. Fresh fruit alongside balanced meals. When your gut receives structured nutrition early, it performs rhythmic contractions efficiently throughout the day. Food moves. Gas reduces. Reflux decreases. Your gut loves predictability. When breakfast timing becomes erratic, digestion becomes erratic. Think of your gut like a factory shift worker. If the first shipment arrives on time, operations flow smoothly. If deliveries are delayed or chaotic, production slows and backlogs form. And that backlog feels like bloating, heaviness, discomfort. The truth is simple. Your gut does not need expensive supplements. It does not need extreme detoxes. It needs consistent signals at the right time. Water, movement, respecting elimination, balanced breakfast. For habits, repeated daily. Try them consistently for 14 days. Observe what changes. Notice energy levels, bloating patterns, appetite stability, small signals, powerful effects. Because healing often begins with rhythm. And when you restore rhythm, you restore resilience. Conclusion, a calm but powerful reminder. Your mornings are not just the start of your day. They are the blueprint for your digestion. Ignore the rhythm, and discomfort follows quietly. Honor it, and the body responds with balance. If this helped you see your gut health differently, share it with someone who struggles silently with bloating or acidity. And if you value responsible, science-based health education, subscribe to Befittest for more powerful insights that protect your body from the inside out. Because the next video might reveal something even more important than you expect. Stay consistent, stay aware, and protect your gut starting tomorrow morning.